am back in 2022. I would like to kick off this live by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land, the Yugambeh people here on the Gold Coast of Queensland, Australia. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I am just recovering from COVID currently, and but I'm just really starting to get into the swing of the year. And something that I wanted to share that comes up so often, and really why I wanted to do a live today. I will have these Instagram lives where I invite wonderful guests on to talk about their experience of personal brand, or how they have a strong personal brand, or challenges they've had in terms of showing up with their personal brand. But today it's me, and I'm talking about the fact that personal brand is not oversharing. Please understand that. It's such a myth, and it's something that really holds women in particular back from sharing their personal brand, because what they think that means is that they have to open the door to their personal life and share every single thing. Absolutely, I am not asking you to do that. We do not need to see every meal that you're eating. We do not need to know every location you're in. We do not need to see you crying on camera. That's not what personal brand is about. Personal brand in its simplest form is you being you. It's the uniqueness of you. It's sharing your unique brand, which is the combination of your experience, your skills, your personality, all of the things that come together, your reputation, that make up you. It's the way that we receive you, the way that we have that interpretation of you. And it's, if you can picture it, I love this in a little Venn diagram. It's how you see yourself, and it's how others see you. That's your personal brand. That's it. So what you choose to share is up to you, but what we're talking about with personal brand is showing up as yourself. So whatever you choose to share, however you choose to share it, sharing as yourself, not being somebody else, not thinking, okay, well, in order to be this, I need to be this way. Or because I'm a lawyer, I have to act like a lawyer. Or because I'm a speaker, I need to go and get myself a jazzy jacket and be all like, if that's not you, then don't do it. That's okay. But the reason that people struggle so much is that they don't even know who they are, or what their brand is, or what they stand for. Maybe don't know their values, don't know what they're trying to communicate to the world. And so then they do nothing. They share nothing. And they say, no, well, I want to talk about the business. I want to talk about the business. I want to talk about the business. Well, you founded the business, or you work in the business, or the business wouldn't work without you. And people connect with people, so they want to hear you and your story. This doesn't mean that you have to put your kids on Instagram. It doesn't mean that you have to talk all about your husband and those sorts of things. It doesn't mean you have to get a tour of your house. I share quite a lot online. I'm quite open, but there's so much that people don't see and don't know, and that's okay, because that's for me, and that's my personal life, and I choose to share quite a lot. I do choose to show my son, but I don't share every single moment with him. I choose not to, though it sometimes happens. Like, I don't really cry on camera. That's, there is a line of oversharing and a vulnerability place that you need to protect yourself, and you need to work through things on your own. So that's the work that I do with people. It's working on, who am I? What do I want to say? What am I here for? What are my values? What am I trying to contribute to the world? How am I going to make an impact? When we know that and we understand that, we know our story, then we can show up. Then we can share. Then we can be ourselves, be comfortable, be confident, and share the uniqueness that is you, or uniqueness that is me. And that's all it is. That's what it's about. So if you're feeling reluctant to put yourself out there, to show your brand, because you think that what we're going to do is open the gateway and we're going to have to see every single second of your life, not true. You are in control of your story. But if you're not saying anything, if you're not talking about yourself at all, if you're not letting people know what you're doing, sharing what you're working on, what you're how you're contributing, the fact that you've built a business, or that you're writing a book, or you're going to be speaking at an event, or you're running an event, or you're proud of an achievement. If you're not telling us, then we don't know. Nobody knows, and then we don't get to have that connection with you. And if you're not talking about you, then why would you expect others to? And if you're not sharing your story, thank you, Beck. It's lovely to hear from you, and thank you for sharing that. But it's, and I love seeing your achievements, Beck. It's brilliant. And when we do get to see, and people do get to share what they're doing, we can join in the journey, and we can celebrate with them, and we can encourage them, and we can go, oh, I didn't know that that's what you were interested in. I didn't know that's what you're passionate about, or I didn't know that's what I didn't even know you were running a business. Now I do. I can support you, and I will encourage you, and I want to be on board. So getting clear first, understanding your story yourself, taking control of it, and then communicating it, that's personal brand. And if that's something that you struggle with and you need support with, I would absolutely love to help you. You're going to see a lot more in the coming months from me. We're going to be doing a big, exciting push, because the Lovely Brand Builders program is here. It is a 12-month program for female leaders to show up and make an impact with integrity. So don't worry about that oversharing. You don't need to worry about becoming an influencer. If you want to be an influencer, that's awesome. That's cool. But you get to do this authentically, genuinely, and being true to yourself. But the best part is that you know your story. You believe in yourself. You back yourself. You have that confidence. You have that belief. That's what this community is about. That's what building your brand is about. And then when you have that belief, when you know that story, then you're projecting it, and you're attracting the work and the life that you want. And that's what I want for you. So this is a supportive community of women. We already have some beautiful members who joined up early. There is an early bird special for February, so it will run until the end of February. If you are interested, there is the links in my bio for the waitlist for my course. But otherwise, just send me an email for now, emma@lovelycommunications.com. We're going to make all these pages live next week. I just can't wait to bring together these beautiful women they're making an impact. They are making an impact. You're making an impact. I'm sure you are if you're watching this. But maybe we don't know about it. Maybe we're not hearing it. Maybe we're not getting to see it. And we can see that side of it while you're still having a personal life and having things that are for you and your family and for yourself. So let's talk about it more. Lovely Brand Builders, helping people to show up and make an impact, sharing their unique personal brand with the world. It's what I love doing. Thank you for joining me today, especially you, Beck, and I so appreciate you joining in the comments. I'll be back next week, hopefully with a beautiful guest. If not, I'll be showing up every week, generally Tuesdays, for an Instagram live to talk about more about personal brand, how you can show up, how you can get it out there, and how you can really own your story and just live it. Live and love your brand. Thanks, Beck. Thanks, everyone. Bye.